So it took me so long to give a review or talk about episode 21 of Jujutsu Kaisen because honestly, it was giving me a headache. Maybe it was because I watched it very late, during the night. But I was like, what the hell is going on? What is this mess? So you have Todo and Yuji, like episode 20, I believe, they were fighting Mahito. And, like we expected, or we expect Mahito is quite strong, and he kept saying that he was kind of slowly getting to know his true self. Okay, what the hell was he on about? What the hell? What in the Delulu was he trying to say? Anyway, okay, let's keep watch and see. Let's keep watching and see what happens. So you have Todo and Yuji. They're trying to fight Mahito, and he duplicates because obviously that is something that he can. So Yuji is fighting one Mahito, and the other one, Todo, is fighting another Mahito. But there is one Mahito that is stronger than the other because when I signed up to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, I did not sign up to be doing calculations, honestly. Because why in the hell is this episode so complicated? And the visuals, I think from episode 19, the visuals are so intricate. Why is that? Anyways, we keep going, and I personally was a bit worried for Todo because I was like, oh my god, when he did the clap with Mahito's hand, I was like, surely you're not supposed to touch this man. Surely not. And then we see, his hand started shifting or deforming, and he just cut it off. He just cut the thing off, and I was like, wait a damn minute. For a split second, I thought, oh my god, Todo is not going to be able to use his powers anymore, his ability to change position by clapping. But in reality, I think he doesn't really need to clap both hands. He just needs to clap something. And then we have Mahito that on the other side was going crazy, saying, "Oh, I'm figuring out my true self." What is this true self? Show me, show us. And then we see this true self. And to be honest, it reminded me of one demon that we saw in season 1. Very much the same, okay? It was Mahito, you were nothing special. It's called Instant Spirit Body of Distortion Killing. Why was it? Why? Why such a long name? Why such a long name? Okay, so Mahito discovers his one true soul, alright, becomes a completely different creature with a very long name, alright, and I thought, right now, these people, Yuji and Todo are done for because Mahito was already strong. It took them how many episodes have they been fighting this creature, this person, or this monster, this demon, and how many people has Mahito unalive, and now he becomes something else that supposedly is even stronger. So obviously I'm like, right, we're gonna be losing someone. We're not gonna be losing Yuji because obviously we can't lose the main character at this moment, but maybe Todo. Right, again, if you read the manga, what's actually happening. Like I say, I've said before, mind your business, and if you want to add to this, please do, and pardon my ignorance. So apparently Mahito is not able to transform or to change anymore because there is an amount of time that he is able to do it, and it happens quite suddenly. Yeah, we go from him being this mighty thing to him being becoming himself again. What we've seen for the beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen. And then the most bizarre thing happens. I guess at that point, Mahito was just with zero energy. It didn't have any more. It didn't have any more transfigured humans because he had all these humans that he would use to change into weapons and things like that. And he started. Honestly, that was the most shocking of all things. How can this person that's been killing everybody just suddenly just loses all his powers and start crawling? And then they twisted his ankle. He twisted his ankle, but that was the most twisted ankle I've seen in ever. The ankle was just twisted, and it was a bit funny, and he was just running for his life at this point, crawling. And I was like, surely he's not gonna Yuji's not gonna kill him now. Like, this is so anticlimactic. This is not what I was waiting for. And then when I thought that Mahito was done for, we have Gato reappearing from nowhere. Like, where has he been all this time? Okay. I think that you guys have to understand that I think that we need to talk about is, right, Gato has reappeared to potentially save Mahito, and maybe start fighting again, start a new. But we know that there's no many episodes left. So what is going on? How is this going to... I mean, if they just killed Mahito at this point, I think that would have been okay, because we don't have many episodes left. So I really want to see what's next. But honestly, this season of Jujutsu Kaisen has been so eventful and a bit confusing. I had to rewatch things several times or go and read things online, to understand better or explanation of things, because the graphics, the animation style, the storyline, very engaging, but I feel like sometimes there's so much going on and so many pictures and images that it gets a bit lost. Things I personally get a bit lost, and the conversation are very quick, and sometimes it's just I lose the track, and I'm like, I need to rewatch the whole thing once it's done, because I need to understand this better. Or what I've been doing is I've been reading a lot before and after to kind of understand what I'm watching and what I'm seeing, because a lot of the times they're not even connected, I feel. So with Jujutsu Jujutsu season 2 almost coming to an end, Gato reappeared. Hopefully Gojo is gonna reappear from nowhere, because that boy has been entrapped from episode 1 or 2, honestly, and you would expect him to be so powerful, and I would have expected him to had a bigger role in this season 2, but I appreciated the fact that he was on the background, because to be fair, he's he is so strong that probably if he was the one fighting, we wouldn't have had so many good fights, and we wouldn't have had so many people die as well. So it would have been it wouldn't have taken them 6-7 episodes to end this, because we all know how strong Gojo is. So have you watched the last episode? Do you agree with me? Do you have any ideas? Do you have more intake on this episode or on the previous episodes, the reviews that I've done? I really want to understand this better. I'm probably going to rewatch it all once they're all being aired, to kind of have it more structured and to not have to stop and wait a week for the next episode. Anyways, leave a comment, leave a like if you want. If you don't, well, I hope this was interesting or helped you a little bit. And if you haven't watched it, I hope I didn't really spoil too much.